and then that's when he said, did you worry it would come back to home?
No, but it doesn't help. Starting where I was hoping that we would get another one, because I think we did everything we can we could to try and win the game. At that point, I think we grew into the game. First half started a little bit shaky at times, and the good thing to see was that we kept our calm, and we kept playing and tried to put the game. We started finding solutions to the man press and them leaving Cal on the ball. And when we found that, I think we grew into control of the game. Second half, I think we dealt with all of their long goal kicks or free kicks or longer play, direct play really well. And it turned into our favor that they kept playing long direct goal kicks, because we picked up all the second. We were good in the first duel. We contested. We were really composed in the second ball. If it landed at our feet or our chest or head or whatever, got it down, and then there was a motorway many times. And then obviously we need to take the moments, and that's the disappointing thing now. Looking at that scoreboard out there, that it should have been the other way, because we had the opportunities. And then obviously the game at some point suddenly gets decided by a moment that is, I think it's a shame for the game that it gets decided like that.
What did you make of the penalty decision?
I don't. Look, I think you can argue every time there's contact that there's a foul. Then it's about the amount of contact, the speed of contact, the situation. I don't know what he's gonna win if there's no contact from lying down and dribbling with his head inside the box. But there's you can argue that, and when he's decided that that's gonna lead that is a penalty, it's hard. But I think it's very soft. But yeah, that's not. It's out of my hands. So there's nothing we can do about it. And then from there, obviously, it became difficult, because it was so late in the game to counter, and then obviously it becomes very direct and a little bit frantic, which is not necessarily in our favor. But what I want to underline again is that I'm really, really proud of our performance. Results-wise, we haven't come from our best run. There's been some good performances along the way. There has been some things that has not gone our way. But I really, really think we took control of a very difficult game against a very good team, who are really, really good at what they do, who have an atmosphere that really pushes them and drives them, and can get you emotionally unstable if you're not there. I think we dealt with that extremely well. I think some of the play we set up in the second half, leading to our chances, also the goal, was absolutely outstanding. And I'm, as I said, extremely disappointed, especially on the players' behalf and the fans, that we didn't convert when we had the chance.
Can you be critical of the ones you missed? Because
of course we're always critical on the things we need to improve, and it has been we have not been that clinical and effective and sharp lately. And that is also one of the major reasons why we haven't been able to tip results our way earlier in the season. We didn't need many chances to score goals. Now we need a little bit more, and we're working on that every week. And that's football. Sometimes you have spells like that, but I'm really positive that we create and get these chances in a difficult place to create chances. So then time will tell over a full season how effective, how good we have been as a group, not just Maswanisi, Eli, whoever the chances dropped for many today, but how good we as a group and as a team, as a club, have been at converting these opportunities we've had to enough wins. Time will tell, and will separate the very best from the second best.
Maswanisi scored a barrel this season for you. What's he like in the dressing room after that real gilt-edged opportunity?
No, he's disappointed, and like everyone else is. But it's not about him not scoring and our top scorer or not. I think he looked a threat today. all through the game. I think all our attacking players. I think Ibi played one of his best games lately. I think Eli was outstanding again. I think it really hurt them to play with Eli and Ibi from the center. It made it difficult for their center backs to jump all the time, and when they did, we got Manny and JT in really good situations, 1v1, which also leads to a goal, and yeah, several other good opportunities. So we need to push on as a group and go for the next one.
How does Eli just in particular, how does he find the space he finds in a frantic game which is so tight?
Yeah, I think you need to ask him about that. It's a very good question. Well, it's obviously something we work on every day, to find space, but not just to find space, but also to create space when where there's no space, and that's where months of training and analyzing and training again, and obviously trying to do it on the big stages again and again and again, where it's most so we get it in the most hectic atmospheres, and then being brave enough to play these balls, even though sometimes they lead to a goal against you, and sometimes they lead to a goal for you. Even the Paul from pass into JT when he sets himself up with that first touch is a pass you don't see that often. A centre back like playing a flat diagonal in between the lines when he's under pressure. And then obviously Eli has some special skills. That's why we thought he would make a difference here in our system. So I'm glad to see him back at his best. And then we need that. We need them at their best going forward, because we are playing the best now. And teams who are in different ways than us, extremely good at making things go their way.
Thank you.
Just go.